Hi ladies, I hope you guys are doing well and you are getting ready for a fun and fashionable fall season. I wanted to talk to you guys today about scarves and how to wear scarves for fall, and also answer a few questions that I've been asked about what type of scarves look good on what type of bodies. I did do a style talk on scarves and on neck scarves last year as well, and those are available on my YouTube channel. And also, even if you Google it in our actual website, they should bring it all up and you could see those as well. Now, there's a lot of different ways being shown out there, and if you Google it on the internet about creative ways to wear scarves. So I'm not going to get into that, interesting creative twists and knots and all of that. I'm going to try to keep it very simple for us on daily basis, women like us who just want to put a scarf on with a jacket, sweater, or whatever, and you don't really need to get a manual out to see how to wear it, and you can just put it around your neck and go out the door, right? So having said that, for me, there's only a few ways that I wear my scarves, and they're basically all super easy. And the best part is that they work with both rectangular scarves and square scarves, which are the two shapes that are out there on most scarves, right? So I'll start out with the rectangular scarf, which is usually like a thinner and a longer shape. And the first style I want to say is called the classic drape, which is basically just putting a scarf around your neck, or you could basically knot it once. This is still called a classic drape, or you can even take one side and put it over your shoulder, which is also a very classic drape, which is what it's called. This style looks really good with longer blazers, longer cardigans, longer jackets. I think one tip that I want to give you guys about this is that usually with any scarf, when you're wearing it long, try to wear it with pieces that are either longer than the scarf or the same length as the scarf. I don't think it looks good when your scarf is kind of long, but your jacket is basically a lot shorter, right? With shorter jackets, I would wear the scarf a different way. So having said that, the second style that I want to say is basically called the modern loop. And the modern loop is basically just you put it around just like the classic drape, but you loop it around your neck. Now this is a super easy way to wear your scarf. I show this on all my blog styles almost, because it is one of the ways that I wear a lot. And this is super easy. All you do is you put it around your neck and twist it. You could wear it lower or higher, closer to your neck, depending on what you like. You can also tie it here a little bit, if you want to have a different type of a look, and that's also kind of cute, right? So that's one way. And then the other one is called the European loop, which is a European loop is basically you take the scarf like this, you put it around your neck, and you loop it around and pull it out, right? So you can make it longer or shorter. The beauty of it is if you want it to be longer, all you have to do is make the loop when you're folding it, make it a bit uneven. So when you do this, the long side is going to be longer actually. Right, so that'll be longer, and it's going to give you a more elongated look as well. So that's the European loop. Then the other style is called the triangle or the cowboy, and that's a lot easier to do with the square shape scarf, which I will also show you. However, with rectangular scarves, it's also super easy. All you have to do is take your rectangular scarf and fold it in half, and it becomes a square, right? So once it becomes a square, then you fold it and it becomes a triangle. And so now you have a triangle and you can wear it. If it's a smaller triangle, I just wear it like that and tie it in the back sometimes with a bigger square scarf, which I'll show you with our square one, you can bring the ends to the front if you want as well. But they usually look better with a bit of a bigger square scarf. And also, the same triangle can be worn on your back, right? Like it doesn't have to be front. It could be like this. You could tie it. Some people like, you know, wearing a pin here. So that's another way of wearing it. And then the last one is basically the infinity, which is also, you know, it's a style that you can actually buy already made just like that, and you can put it around your neck. You don't have to worry about it. However, any scarf that you have, if you take the two ends and you tie them together, and then you just put it around and you twist it and you turn it again, it becomes an infinity scarf. You're going to have a little knot back here, but it totally works and you don't have to actually buy an infinity scarf. So that's the other style. Now with square scarves, basically everything that I showed you just now works as well. But I am going to start out with the triangle first, only because it's such a given style, right? So square shawls or scarves are sometimes bigger. And so when they're bigger, the triangle, you wear it in the front. This is when it's very easy to then turn the two sides. Instead of tying it in the back, you bring it to the front and you let it hang. So you got this kind of like a cowl neck look in the front, right? And it's really cute. And also, again, even if you wear the triangle in the back, the bigger square type shawls are easier because you can then wear them where you could pull it and put it over your shoulder. Now this style, I understand it's kind of hard to keep it in place, so you may want to have to put a pin in there, or you just wear it like that for a while and then change the style and bring it around your neck. But with the square, this is what I was going to show you. So this is one of our square scarves, and it's quite big. So, but they're super easy to make them into a long scarf and do all the other styles that I showed you guys. So all you have to do, again, if you want to make it into a triangle, you can, and then you basically just roll it. Now you could roll it this way, or you could fold the two and then roll it. But once you roll it all into one long piece like this, then it's super easy, because then you could wear it with all the styles that I showed you guys. You know, this is the modern loop, and you can tie it as well, and it's super cute. And then the European loop, again, super easy. You take it and you pull it in, and gives you the European look. So basically, any of those styles that I showed you works here with square or rectangular. It's super easy. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was, I've been asked from few of you guys about what type of scarf or how you should wear your scarf if you have a big bust. I know this is a big concern for women who are a little bit big busted, because you don't want to have a lot of fabric right in the front, right? So I think for you guys, the easiest styles are, first of all, I recommend to go with a scarf that maybe is a lighter weight, thinner material. That's an option. So once you have that, that's already a lot easier to work with. But anytime you wear any scarf, if you have a big bust, but you wear it long and lean in the front, that's going to be flattering on you. So just wearing it as the classical drape, or tying it once only and letting it hang, this vertical line in the front is what's going to work with your torso, and it's going to cut the whole bigger area of your bust, so it's going to be very flattering. The same with if you want to do the if you want to do the out of the loops, I would say you're better off doing the European loop, because with the European loop, you could really make this into a very thin and small scarf rather than a lot of fabric in the front, right? So that's the whole idea. This idea of a vertical line with scarves in the front, of trying to make it really thin and long, also is a great look for us women who are not very tall, right? So like scarves, there's really not that many things that you have to watch for, or proportions that us women can't really wear. You can pretty much wear a lot of different scarves. But I would say the two things to look for is, if you're short, try to not wear a lot of heavy, shorter type scarves. Try to make your scarves always more on the long and thin and vertical line look. And the same if you're big busted, right? So those two categories kind of go hand in hand. So I think that's all the pointers I have for you today. So basically those 2-3 styles, super easy. All of our scarves that we have in our store are either rectangular or square, and the few styles that I showed you would work with all of them, right? So if you have any questions for me, though, specifically on something, you can always write to me directly at nora@jacketsociety.com. I still haven't changed my email, so it's still nora@jacketsociety.com. So you can write to me and ask any questions you want. So until next time, bye.